As promised, we're taking a look at Call of Duty Advanced Warfare's multiplayer today. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Playing the game is going to be Dan Tack.
Heyo.
He did the review for us, and sitting in is Matt Burtz. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so we're here at the the pre-multiplayer match screen. We're going to take a look at some things. What should we look at here, Dan Tack?
Well, let's go into one of the big cool parts about multiplayer, which is customization. So we don't have a lot of toys to play with here at
yeah, this is out-of-the-box multiplayer at this point.
But we'll see what we can do here. We don't have a lot to change. That's the thing. Like, I don't even think we have 13 points to add at level 1. That's the issue.
But what are some of the things we have here? We have wild cards. What do those do for us?
We have nothing. Oh, we don't even have those yet.
Well, what are they? Yeah, you do.
You do. Okay.
Speak too soon, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think you started. Well, the ones you really want to get agreed, because these ones give you extra perks. But we're a ways off from those. But these are still useful, too. So now we can have 2 primary weapons. So we'll go into combat with 2, tier 1 weapons.
So the big change here from previous Call of Duty's games, Black Ops was the one that introduced pick 10, right?
Yes.
And this year we're getting pick 13.
That's right. So you can take out like these kill streak things. You can go with no kill streaks. You can go without an exo ability. My personal thing is to I love to load up on double perks. That can get really crazy. And of course, all your weapon attachments, wild cards, these exo launchers, which are essentially grenades.
Do you want a second wild card?
We're stuck with frag right now. If we take a second wild card, we probably won't be able to use it because we'll be at 13.
Okay.
That lets us take a second exo ability, which I actually don't want since I'm a big fan of grenades.
All right. And then you got to add your grenades in.
Yes. And we don't have the kind. I'm a big fan of the Semtex, but we're stuck with frag and stun to start. So we're 12 out of 13. I'm okay with that since we're level 1. We kind of need to get in there and kill some people and get some levels.
And what about customization of the character itself?
Yeah, we can do that too. And again, that's going to change as we need to get some loot, actually. For that, we need to play games. And you can tailor, you can change your character, your player card.
All the emblems.
Because these are all kinds of a torrent of unlockables, okay? So let's do a match and see if we get a supply drop.
Let's jump right in.
Now this is why I'm here. I'm here to watch you ruin Reiner's kill death rate.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's what I'm going to do. We're going to tank it. We're talking about a 0.2 here. So Uplink is a really cool new mode, but I think we might want to try something more traditional first. But of the new modes, Uplink is my favorite. Sort of like basketball.
We'll do it.
We're going to definitely get a bad KD
Well,
on this
okay,
one.
let's start a traditional one like team deathmatch or domination, and then we'll do Uplink to end the video.
All right.
So Hardpoint and Capture the Flag are back, right?
Yes.
Those weren't in Ghosts.
And Hardpoint is a lot of fun. Tons of fun. It's great to have that constant, action at one point. Wow, there's lots of...
Level 31 already.
People have been playing this game, apparently.
I saw a level 45 on Twitter. Somebody took a screen cap at 12:01. Someone got it early.
Yeah, I think some people have actually prestiged already, which is scary.
It's ridiculous. So it found that match pretty quick, but now we're just
I noticed you can toy around with your stuff while you're waiting in the lobby as well.
That's something I wish they had in Battlefield. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have that. It seems like that was early last gen kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's really convenient and really cool. Once you start unlocking stuff and you just want to, okay, so you're getting a supply drop every couple games, right? So instead of having to go all the way out, you can just take care of all the cool changes in the lobby. So.
And do they have male and female skins?
They do.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're teamed with a Messiah, Money, Atomic Horizons. I think there was a Leopard or something up there.
We got a lot of really cool people.
And we're going to shoutcast this, right, Burtz? We're just going to go crazy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck, Dan Tack.
So
how's this map?
I don't have any weapons here. Comeback. I don't recall this map, actually. I played all the maps quite a few times, so that's weird. I don't know which one this is.
So you lose your match bonus if you shut down early.
Oh, this one's all about height. You really have to get up high on this map.
And we're playing on Xbox One.
So the big difference is obviously the exosuits. It's going to be a little more like Crisis than a
very
traditional
fast,
Call of Duty. Yeah.
But the thing is, when you're using these boosts and jumps and everything, they make you appear on the map. So you have to be careful with them. So it comes at a price.
So what were you using there? You're doing the double jump,
I was
the
double
dash,
jumping and boost dashing. Yeah.
You
Shot
got
in the
him.
back while trying to shoot in the back. That's Call of Duty.
That never happens in Call of Duty, right?
Yeah. One of my friends calls the game Shot in the Back.
So that part has not changed a lot, but honestly, in the 1v1s with the boost elements, they're a little more interesting than they used to be, just a little.
Yeah, so what are some strategies that you have here? How do you use the dash? Obviously, you get a little bit more height.
Yes.
You got multiple targets here.
Oh my gosh. So this isn't my gun. Yeah, I like a red dot sight.
I like how when you're outnumbered, you just keep running at them.
That's the way to do it. That's the way real Call of Duty players do it. How did he not die?
Nice. All right, you're up 15-13. 2 kills from you. Oh!
So with the grenades, you can cook them like you would in a regular game, just by holding them in the launcher a little extra.
And those are different than the grenades in the single-player campaign.
Yes, the grenades in multiplayer.
That guy's just camping up there, dude.
Yeah,
you fall into that trap.
That's actually the way to do that map. To do this map, like I said, you got to get high and stay there because you have a huge advantage.
Do they have the smart grenade from the single player as one of the unlockable perks?
I do not believe so.
That's good.
But I might not have just gotten that high though. So.
Little lag there.
Like it might be
That
there.
was quick. What, 2 kills promotion?
So,
3.
Maybe I got 3. We're shooting for a 1-to-1 KDA here.
That's not bad.
I don't know if we're gonna get it.
For doing a show, talking through this whole thing, listening to Bert's and I, that's not bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure though.
Yeah, attack!
That was the best kill ever right there.
There we go.
Oh!
I don't know how I didn't get that one. That was just me being bad.
Yeah. Whoa.
Is that? I was completely turned around.
So,
Yeah, so
who are
what-
you playing as? The Sentinels and Atlas? Is
Yes.
that the kind of...
they take
They
from
look
the single
similar.
player there. Yeah. So it's Atlas versus Sentinel.
Those are your guys.
God.
Oh,
No, they're not.
one of those was.
I don't think so. I think they were both in their team. All right,
There's a guy right there.
I'm just gonna die. Yeah, yeah. And notice I'm not using my exo ability because I'm terrible, and I usually don't use one. That's the thing. My actual loadout, once I get like level 10 or whatever, is gonna look completely different from what we have here.
Short controlled bursts, Tack. Short controlled bursts.
Some seriously bad
man.
shooting over here. So I can use the exo shield. But
Oh. Just focus on your game. Bert's and I can have a nice little conversation
Yeah.
here.
gosh,
We're coaching.
yeah, this is. It looks like I need some serious coaching.
You're probably at, what, a 33
There was
right
activity
now?
up in that
Yeah.
window. There you go.
It's not good. There's a real skill kill right there.
The comeback. So tell me about the maps a little bit. Sorry to put you on the
Overall,
spot
they're
again.
quite good.
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of this one. There's a really cool one in like a Greek nightclub that I enjoy quite a bit. There's
So
one
they go outside the campaign for most of their maps?
Oh yeah. There's a destroyed airport that's a really, really cool map. I think it's one of my favorites. I think it's called Terminal, but it's got a lot of vertical space to play with.
And this year we have 3 big multiplayer games that came out. Obviously, Battlefield got canceled or delayed. There's Destiny and Titanfall. Where do you put this one compared to those 2? Is this going to be your multiplayer game of choice, or do you favor those?
This succeeds in an area that I have talked about at length about regarding Titanfall is that it didn't have I love the gunplay and everything in Titanfall. It didn't have any kind of reward loop that was meaningful.
Yeah, the carrot disappeared really early.
It did. So while it was really fun, you were prestiging for the sake of prestiging. There was nothing else. And now in this game, you've got supply drops and other kinds of customization. Like you are continually customizing.
Yeah.
Even post prestige here. So it's like this
In
one has
Titanfall,
lots
if
of
you're-
carrots.
Guy up in the window.
In Titanfall, if you're going to be a pure game about competition, you need to create an ecosystem that supports that, and it also was lacking that. There was no clan support.
Right. So yeah, I can see this definitely taking more of my time than Titanfall. And I played quite a bit of Titanfall, but again, the options weren't there. So hopefully we get a supply drop after this trip, and you'll get a chance to see exactly what I'm talking about.
You had a 5-kill streak there. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. There's no way I did.
You did.
Like this is, I'm playing awful, and I accept that.
I'm going to say you're doing all right. Given the circumstances, sitting next to this giant TV, like right next to it, talking to us.
I'm gonna.
It's not easy to play and talk. I always wonder how those guys do that at E3.
I'll do some PC streaming later on my own time, and we'll do better.
so you're gonna play on PC. I'm gonna be on Xbox One. I still have my old Call of Duty friends are on Xbox One. A lot of them were talking about getting Xbox One for this.
Yeah.
It is all about
If it turned out, and it sounds like it did, you gave it a 9 out of 10. Bert's and I both played the campaign. Gets off to a slow start in my opinion, but I really like kind of where it went. The ice level,
I love
no
the
spoilers.
ice level. That was really cool.
From that point on, I thought it was pretty good. There was one really lame flying level, but all those ones were pretty
the flying
good.
level, actually.
Really, the controls.
The controls are horrible. Why is everything on the left analog stick?
Yeah, the controls. The controls were bad. Oh man,
That's not bad.
That is horrible.
It's 11 kills.
That is actually shameful.
I would be okay with that as a
your first
lost match.
Well, actually, he's played this extensively. He should have been waxing the floor with people.
Yes.
All right, let's see what happens here. So we're gonna get out of this lobby so you could do your other match.
Yeah, we will. Let's just see what we.
Oh, you got a
I
smartwatch.
prefer that to the shield.
Level 4 already. Nice.
I think we went all the way up to 5. These are some of these toys I enjoy. So.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
All right. So we didn't get a supply drop. I think. When we were playing before, we were getting one every 2 games, so we should be set for one after the next one.
So what's your go-to weapon in this game?
There's actually this gun right here, but we're not going to have that for a while. Yeah, it's great at handling, which is something I really appreciate, and it kills people fast. So, and there's a lot of really cool customization you can do with it. Again, I found
So you're gonna stick with that one
for now.
not the ARX.
We could try. It doesn't really matter with these guns, so yeah, all right.
It looks pretty nice.
It's a 3 burst. Stim. We don't have any attachments because we have to unlock them. So, again, you spend lots of time unlocking things, but it's all fun.
What's that going to do for you?
This is just, on the off chance that I actually get it, which I won't, it's a really cool, like you shoot it from above, like a giant laser beam, just kills everything in an area, you control it. Not a big fan of the Warbird. Can we have...
I love the Warbird level in the single player. When you're around that glass skyscraper.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that is my favorite. Actually, that's my favorite set piece thing of when you're supporting the team going in.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So later on, you can customize these score streaks, actually. So if I want to make this UAV cost 700, it would retain points toward death. So if you're like a player who's going to die a lot, there are several of these abilities that can be customized so that they retain points.
Huh.
So you act more of a support, as a support. The support template class comes with that, actually. All right, what are we doing? Uplink? You want to try Uplink?
Yeah, you wanted to try that one, right? That's your favorite?
It is a lot of fun. And there's a ton of game modes, but this one, it's sort of like, so there's one flag, right? And there's 2, like, nets. So you've got to get the ball to the net, and you could dunk it for 2 points or throw it in for 1. While you're holding the ball, though, you can't shoot. So, but you can throw it to other people. So if someone's like coming
This
up
doesn't
on
sound like what I want to do in Call of Duty.
Yeah. So when you say dunk it, is it like Michael Jordan?
Yeah. like pretty much exactly that. You double boost it up in the air and just like sit it in.
It sounds like Blitzball or something.
Yeah, Blitzball.
What?
Apparently we're joining a game in progress.
You just got 150 points.
I'm that good, Reiner. Oh, it's a 3 burst gun.
Right in the throat.
Speak too soon.
Yeah.
Whoa!
See what he did there? He threw the ball at me so that I couldn't shoot him.
Okay, so you have it.
I have it.
Oh!
Yeah. And I probably should have thrown it, but
It looks like the grenade.
so you can throw it at somebody so they can't shoot you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm about this gun.
And you could switch back to your previous or a different class, right?
I could change out right now, but we'll
Like
see.
right now?
We'll see how it goes. I could, yes. So we're down by 1. Ball's right here.
You have the satellite.
All right.
It's a ball.
It is a ball. The satellite data.
Satellite drop.
So this is a game that I think is going to be very watchable because this is one that I think rewards team play a lot more than just your standard
Satellite dropped.
get in and shoot people.
Satellite dropped.
Because you can actually like pass it across the entire like field if you've got people waiting.
Satellite dropped.
Yeah, the idea of being able to pass it is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see that in play.
So
here.
if you have a chain of it's not going to happen here. You need like a team on.
Satellite dropped.
So there's the goal.
Yeah, this is where
Gotcha. So you just want to.
Yeah, so that's the thing we dunk it in if we ever if that happens.
Satellite dropped.
I want to see you dunk, man.
All right, well I got to get the ball.
Satellite.
Like Dominique Wilkins.
The enemy has it.
360. Tomahawk jam. What did you do there? Did he go prone on you?
No, I was just bad.
Yeah, that was just chin music.
It was pretty sad. Yes.
Our team has the satellite.
Okay.
All right.
Tell him to pass it.
No, we don't want him to pass unless he's in
Wave your
trouble.
pass hands or however you do it.
He's going to it, so we're gonna meet him there.
He just jammed.
Yeah, he did. He did. We missed it, but that just happened.
I saw the glowing light afterwards.
So that was 2 points.
And what are the points? What?
This is sort of like I said, this is a departure from standard game modes. There's still plenty of kill confirmed and all that jazz, but oh yeah, so it's 2 points for a dunk, 1 point for a throw in. Like if you're getting shot at and you just have to get it in, you know.
No 3-pointer from across the room.
No 3-pointer from across the room.
And the game is scoring really well, reviewing really well with other outlets, and the early buzz from people that have been playing since midnight.
And it's
is really good.
Multiplayer. Yeah, it's just once you really get into the customization aspects, it really just takes off.
The satellite.
I can't say that I'm a fan of the level 1 gun or the stuff that I have now, but I'm
That's
better,
why you
I'm
keep
better than I
playing,
look.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. And it's developed by Sledgehammer Games. This is their first go. Well, I guess not their first go. They worked on, what was it, Modern Warfare 3?
Yep.
But this is their first standalone. And who was their supporting developers?
High Moon Studios worked with
And
them.
Raven?
And Raven.
Raven. Whatever's left of Raven, I'm not even sure. One of my favorite studios
Yeah, me
from the
too.
90s.
They did the Jedi Knight games, X-Men Legends, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. What was their time-bending game? That was pretty good. Singularity.
Uplink.
Yeah, it's too bad.
So yeah, I haven't been using grenades or my exo abilities or really anything. So
The uplink station. Enemy UAV
You got to turn it up here. You're down by 3.
all right, let's see what we can do.
Jam it. Caught mid-sprint there.
Yeah, it's good stuff right there.
Oh.
He was just waiting for
Yeah,
you.
he was. And I walked into it, so I deserved it.
So it looks like most
But
of the
it-
levels are designed with verticality in mind.
Yes, absolutely.
Like they look similar to other Call of Duty games, but they allow you to have that extra level to hop up there if you want to.
Our UAV
So yeah, in this mode, dying doesn't matter nearly as much as others do as well. Just because you really only win and lose by points, which we are just getting destroyed though, and I'm certainly a big factor in that.
Our team has the satellite.
I'm in there.
Uh-oh. Someone was trying to taunt you, I think.
No, I don't think they were. I mean, I'm bad, but I don't think I'm at the level where they're gonna be talking mad.
And are they doing anything different with domination?
Vulcan inbound.
There are a lot of different game modes. Hardpoint was super fun. That's something we should probably do at some point.
You guys are getting smoked.
Yeah, we're being completely destroyed. Kill confirmed as usual is a classic. They do have an infected zombie mode,
Enemy care
which is
package.
different from the DLC, I believe. That's coming. But
Yeah, it's like
basically,
a season pass DLC kind
Yeah,
of thing, right?
but in it right now, one guy out of the people that join the game starts as an infected guy, and he basically tries to get. Once he kills one person, he also becomes infected, and then, either the zombies win or the people hold out. So that's another. There's just a lot of different game modes.
It looks like Call of Duty.
It does, doesn't it?
That's great.
Vulcan in orbit.
But again, believe me, the mobility changes do make a big difference. I'm just not showing it off that well.
Our team has the satellite.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was the Vulcan.
We've lost.
the,
I would stay
shooting
away
down.
from that next time.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
Oh, death by ball.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, we should have watched that.
That was just shameful. That's okay, Reiner. You can put it on like a looping repeat. And just enjoy that for days.
Maybe the last 10 minutes of this video.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
It's not me that does that. That's Wade Wojcik in there.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Wade, we should totally do that.
I was just thinking that.
Enemy uplink achieved.
Don't worry, Dan Tack. I'm sure you're much better on PC.
PC Master Race.
I think you did okay, given the circumstances.
No, that was pretty
Oh,
sad.
we
I
get to
thought
see
the
a jam
last
here.
one was all right. I think this was a rough round, and
Yeah.
I think we
This
should
was a
all be
really rough
ashamed
round.
that we've sat here and watched this.
Yeah,
Well, let's
look at
shut them
that.
down. Yeah, so this is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's out now on Xbox One, PS4, PC, Xbox 360, and
PS3.
PS3. We haven't seen those versions yet, have we?
No.
Okay, so we just saw the next gen and PC version. And you could read Dan Tack's review on the site. We'll link it into this article here. And as always, we try to air new episodes of Test Chamber. Whenever new games come out, you can view them on GameInformer.com and YouTube. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Humiliation.
Oh, death by ball.
Wow.